there was a moment in your life, an event, a trigger, something that makes you feel the way that you do. So whether you feel anxious or unconfident or unworthy, it can all be traced back to that one single moment. For me, it was 3 simple words: I'm so sorry. And I never knew what profound effect that those words would have on my life. And I heard them twice. What I didn't anticipate was how those words would just change my life forever and create my determination to help other women who are in the same situation as me. Do you want to build a lean, toned, fit body? Wear a bikini again, just feel sexy? Or just feel mentally and physically strong? I bet you've tried fasting or cutting carbs, all the fad diets that are out there, and nothing's worked for you, right? You've tried the 30-day plank challenge, the couch to 5K, 7 minutes a day workouts, whilst the time spent in the gym just isn't bringing you the results that you deserve. And when you do start to see changes, then that whole self-sabotage thing kicks in, and then you just stop, and then you just get back to square one, back to where you were. So my question for you is, do you want to get your confidence back and just feel sexy in your own skin again? Over the next couple of minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that.
So results wise, wow, what can I say? I'm shocked and stunned at my results in the 6 weeks. The change in my body is unbelievable. Like I cannot believe it's the same person. I've had loads of comments in certainly the last 2 weeks. It's been amazing. The little mum tum which I had going on is slowly disappearing. And the other thing that really, really kept me going is the little text from Laura. So without that, honestly, I don't think I would have been able to do it. Yeah, it really helped actually. Just the combination of having text from Laura, the Facebook group, and the app, which was super simple to use, has made a massive, massive difference. And it's kept me on track for the entire 6 weeks. I'm actually happy. And I haven't said that about myself for a very long time.
So what's up everyone, it's Laura from Warrior Women here. I'm just a normal woman with normal feelings and body hang-ups just like you. I've been a personal trainer for quite a while now, and I've been working with women who've got low confidence issues. I believe that a transformation is mental just as much as it is physical. You have to learn to love yourself from the inside before you can appreciate and love yourself for the outside. This isn't about being skinny. This is about you loving you for you, whatever shape or size that you are, feeling confident, feeling sexy, because that is priceless. Having been through some dark times myself, I know what it feels like to hate what you see in the mirror and to be in a constant state of self-sabotage. Through the darkness, I found the light going through my own personal journey, and it's changed my life forever. So I'm on a mission to help as many women as I can to step into the light. So you're probably wondering who I am and how I can make these claims that I can help you, right? Let me just take you through my own personal journey so you can understand. I was stressed out. I had a really busy, high-powered job for a global company. I worked all the hours under the sun. I got really ill. I had pneumonia. And then a few weeks later after that, I woke up. It was a couple of days before Christmas in 2013. I'd lost the hearing in my ear. It was devastating, truly devastating. And I really struggled for how I was going to cope. Not long after that, I got diagnosed with PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. And again, that just turned my world upside down. I just was really struggling to cope. I felt like a failure and I felt betrayed. Life just seemed so unfair. And because these conditions wasn't something that you can see, people just soon forget, but yet I'm left to live with that. And I just really hated myself. I hated my body. I felt let down by my body. Like, how could it do this to me? So I realised that my health issues weren't going to go away, and I just had to find a way to deal with them and live with it. And in 2016, I went to Glastonbury and I met a lady called Lisa who changed my life forever in the healing fields. And I know that this sounds really cliche, but you know, I was never into meditation or yoga before I went. She did a cacao ceremony and we did some meditation, and oh my God, the floodgates just opened. I've never been an emotional person. I've always been one that just keeps everything inside, you know, I'm strong, like, so it was a real shock that happened. And Lisa said that she was doing a yoga retreat in Ibiza later that year, so I signed up pretty much there and then because I just felt I had such a connection with her, and I knew that this was something that was going to really help me. I then really got involved in weight training because of the hearing loss I'd suffered. I got advised to sort of do different types of exercise to try and get my balance back. And also it might help because obviously I'd been piling on the pounds from not really doing much exercise-wise and eating because I was depressed. And I just felt really bad about myself. I really loved weight training. For me, I think that was kind of what saved me, honestly. So because I love weight training so much, I decided to take my personal training qualification. So I did that whilst I was still working in my stressful job. I just really wanted to help other women that were in the same situation that I was. And I wanted to continue my own personal journey of self-confidence and learning to love myself again. Because the one thing that we did in Ibiza was on the last day, we went to this really beautiful beach. The sun hadn't quite come up. We all got naked and jumped into the sea. And as the sun came up, we just shouted out our affirmations into the sun. I could finally understand myself. It was like I wasn't a stranger in my own body anymore. I got my personal training qualifications after a couple of months, started to build up my client base. Once I started personal training full time and I was helping all these women, I was also still on my own personal journey. It was still a work in progress to forgive myself and to love myself and really just be at one with myself. I came to terms with my hearing loss and my PCOS, and now that's fine. It's just part of my life, and that's okay. My journey's just sparked this passion within me to help other ladies, and I can't tell you how rewarding it is. You can go and do this on your own, of course, but I've spent 12 months really putting together this program that's fine-tuned, and it's something that I've done myself, that I've had a load of people do, and I know that it works. And I normally charge £899 for a face-to-face to do this program. So to get this in an app at just $19.99 a month is really a steal. I don't want you to have to go through the same struggles that I did. You know, you're busy, whether you're a mum or whether you work full time or whether you're traveling, whatever it is, just to have something that's just so easy to follow along. Surely that is just going to help you so much and just free up your time. You don't have to think about what workouts you're doing. They're all there. You just follow them every day. Honestly, it's so easy. So I want to introduce to you for the first time ever, and I'm so incredibly proud of this, is the Warrior Woman app. And here's what you're going to get with the Warrior Woman app. So you get 6 weeks of structured workouts. You get a nutrition guide, example meal plans for vegan and meat eaters, hit finishers after every workout, a Facebook accountability group. My unique fitness system is aimed at women who have never lifted a weight before, so this is properly for beginners. Each workout has a video tied to it as well, so you can see what you need to do. So every week you won't get bored, it will keep you engaged because it's so different. Each workout as well is only between 30 and 60 minutes, so depends, how much time you have, whether you want to do one round or whether you want to do two. But they're easily slottable into your day. So you should make an appointment with yourself, just like you would if you were at work and you had a meeting that was in your calendar. Make this time for yourself. This is the most important meeting of the day. You have to make this time for yourself. The Warrior Woman community is a place where you can be the best, most confident version of yourself. Imagine walking into that room where you've got the family party or an important meeting, or you're doing the food shop and feel those heads turn and you look good. You catch yourself, a little glimpse in the window or in the mirror, and you're just like, dang, is that me? You know, just imagine that and how good that feels. Walk with your head held high because you own it, because you look good. And you are good and you should love yourself who you are, and everybody will just feed off your amazing positive energy. And the best thing about this app is that the first 7 days are free. So if you don't like it, then you just don't need to buy it. Just think, at the end of the 6 weeks, you could not only feel more significantly confident and sexy, but stronger mentally and physically too. Your fitness levels will increase so you can keep up with the kids running around. You'll be stronger. So if you've got young kids, you can just easily just carry them around, you know. You're just going to feel amazing, and life just isn't going to feel like such a struggle anymore. Think about something that you've always wanted to wear but never had the confidence to, whether it's a bikini or shorts or a vest, maybe a dress. You know, just think how amazing it's going to feel when you're rocking that and you're walking down the street. Hold that head up high and just feel amazing.